Welcome to Nickelodeon's Robot Wars, where you're going to witness mayhem, vengeance, the challenge belt, and the main event, the ultimate mayhem. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the master of mayhem, Dave Azer.
Welcome to Nickelodeon Robot Wars. The world's best Roboteers and their machines are here in our Robot Wars arena to compete in a series of battles requiring speed, strength, and strategy. The robots will have to battle each other as well as avoid the pitfalls that we've built into the arena, such as the spinning disc of doom, the grinders, the pit, and the CPZs, or corner patrol zones, patrolled by none other than the house robots. Let's go down to the pits and get the behind-the-scenes dirt from Vivian Collins.
Hey Dave, I'm down here in the pits with the Roboteers and their awesome creations. Now, months and months of hard work and ingenuity go into making these incredible machines, and amazingly enough, it can all be destroyed in a matter of seconds, whether in battle or by one of the house bots.
The robots are getting ready to enter the arena for our first battle. It's a mayhem competition. That means 3 robots enter the arena, but only 1 comes out. Let's go to the battle board and check out the matchup.
All right, Dave, first up, we're going to see that mayhem battle where the winner goes to the main event. Next up, we're going to have the vengeance battle with Xylon and Joker. Then the challenge belt, where Tut Tut is going to be defending its belt against Probophobia.
From New York, Rigby.
There's Rigby in at 213 pounds, running a pneumatic axe. He's real quick, but those wheels are his Achilles heel.
I'm Andy, and this is my dad, and this is our robot, Rigby. We're gonna smash the competition to bits with our mean axe.
There's Diskotek at 220 pounds with a forged spinning disc at the front that goes 1,750 RPM with a tip speed of about 70 miles an hour.
Hey, this is Team Robot Dojo. I'm Eric, this is my dad Norm, and Mike. This is Diskotek. It has a spinning blade and a wedge on the back that'll easily push bots out of the ring.
From Florida, the Revolutionist.
Here's the awesome Revolutionist at 209 pounds. The whole thing spins around with a tooth blade around the edge, boasting 1,300 RPM.
Hi, my name is Nicholas Nave. This is my dad, Brian Nave, and this is my robot, Revolutionist. And we're going to shred some robots.
Roboteers, stand by.
And the house bots guarding the corner patrol zones in this round will be Dead Metal with that spinning disc. And the master of mechanical mayhem, Sir K.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Well, the Revolutionist I've seen before. He is an awesome bot. And he's going to be doing a lot of pushing around, but right now it's Diskotek pushing Rigby around. And look at the speed of Revolutionist getting up there. As soon as those teeth dig into anything stationary, it's flying. And it looks like Diskotek's having a hard time. Could it have burned his motor out already? It's unbelievable. RefBot is doing the countdown. If that bot doesn't move in 10 seconds, he is out of there. Well, Revolutionist must have got some serious contact right from the start. As RefBot holds up the red light, they are history. And Revolutionist is off to seek some more damage. This time, Rigby is at the receiving end. Those Revolutionist guys are... Oh, look at the damage on Rigby. Just shredded. And Sir K goes in to pull Diskotek out of the way. Or is he? No, he set him up for the flipper. What kind of airtime is Diskotek in again? Whoa! Nice! About a 10-footer that was. And he's back on his wheels running again. Something must have jarred loose when the Revolutionist hit him, but now he's back after the Revolutionist in the corner patrol zone. Sir K's in there. Revolutionist has backed him into a corner, and RefBot's going to be busy this round. Sir K gets those pincers right down into Diskotek, drives him out to the center of arena, and RefBot is counting down Rigby, which means the Revolutionist goes through to the main event. The last battle in today's show, the Ultimate Mayhem. The audience is begging for the pit as Sir K takes what's left of Rigby out to the center of the arena. Is that the drop zone he's lining them both up for? I think so. Well, anything could come out of this box. You never know. And it's bowling balls. Wow, there's a strike. Look at that. Tennis balls, golf balls, bowling balls. They dropped the whole park on them.
One of the more destructive matches we've had in a while. You guys got flipped around and strung around, but you kept fighting, you kept coming back. What was going on in that match? About a million things happened to your robot.
Yeah, we had just a really bad connection somewhere in there.
Might have been stressful for you guys, but really, I gotta say, fun to watch from where I was sitting. It was certainly enjoyable. Pretty much the same thing with your team over here. You guys kind of can commiserate together because you felt the same destruction. But what I loved about your robot was that even when Sir K was coming over and just trying to, totally immobilize you and put you down, you still were trying to fight it. Talk to me about that.
Well, the axe was the only thing that didn't break, so that was all we had left. We wanted to look alive, so.
Congratulations to the Revolutionist team. You guys move on. You're now going to compete in the Ultimate Mayhem. Talk to me about your machine. Who wants to talk? Let's talk to you, buddy. Let's talk about your robot, because the way it spins is just so crazy and so destructive. What kind of advantage do you think that you get from that? Why is your robot so good?
Well, when it spins, when people try to get it, it won't hurt us because our shell is made out of steel and the teeth spin real fast.
A great match, a destructive match, robot pieces strewn about all over the arena. That deserves a huge round of applause. Come on, give it to him.
And after a pause from the cause, we're going to see Tut Tut defending its challenge belt up against Probophobia.
We're back with Nickelodeon Robot Wars. Coming up, our main event, the Ultimate Mayhem competition, featuring the previous Mayhem winners. Right now, we've got... Wait, hold on a sec. Getting something from Vivienne. Let's go down to the pits to see what's going on. Viv?
So, Jason, what's this I hear about a challenge?
We've got a challenge for all the other robots there. Xylon's lost to a spinner before, so now I'm laying down a challenge to all the other spinners out there. We'll take you on.
Okay, spinners, you heard it from Jason. Who's going to take his challenge?
We'll take on your challenge, Xylon, and we'll see you in the arena right now.
From California, Xylon.
Xylon in at 184 pounds is capable of lifting 200 with that flipper in the front. He's quick and he's powerful, but he's a little hard to control.
From Indiana, the Joker.
And there's Joker in at 213 pounds with a 24-inch rotary disc that's interchangeable with different weapons like hooks and steel whackers.
Roboteers, stand by.
And the house bots in this round will be Sir K. And helping out Sir K in the other corner patrol zone will be Shunt with a diamond edge axe.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Here they go. Joker and Xylon just missing each other out in the middle of the arena. Joker's got that mace just spinning around. If he gets any kind of connection, you never know what's going to happen. But Xylon is taking full advantage of the low center of gravity on the front of him. And now Joker pushes Xylon into the corner patrol zone, and Shunt flips him. A bit of tag team action. But I don't think that was enough, Glenn. Poor Xylon gets out of trouble, but not for long. He goes right back into Joker again. This is an evenly matched battle. These guys are about the same weight and the same speed. And there's Joker backing right up into Xylon again. Xylon's got a bit of bend on the wheels. Some damage right have been incurred in that corner patrol zone. And Joker looks like they're having a bit of motor problems. Yeah, it could be a burnout or something as Refbot counts them out. Well, it was a short and sweet battle, it looks like, with Xylon dominating in the end. Joker had a great start, just sealing Xylon back into the border patrol zone. But he who laughs last, you know the rest. The audience is asking for the drop zone again. You never know what's going to come out of that thing. Rotor junk. That was the last bot that got dropped on, I think. Nice bit of demolitionist shot. Lines poor Joker up for yet another injustice. Joker lands on his wheels, gets a good bit of airtime. And now Shunt is going to drop him right down into the pit. See ya.
Cease.
We'll start off with Team Joker. Cody, it looked like you guys were actually doing all right, and then all of a sudden you became immobilized, and then things didn't work out for you, obviously. What happened? Why did your robot become immobile?
We're not sure. We're going to have to open it up later and check it out. We thought we had it, though, up to that point.
Those are the brakes, right?
Yeah.
All right, over here to Team Xylon, the champions here of this match. Really good match. Started off really well, and it was a highly competitive. Did your strategy change throughout the course of the match when you really, because it looked to me like it was just a lot of confrontation, continued confrontation. Is that kind of how the game plan went for you?
Well, we were originally going to set up for runs at him from a far distance, but it came down to shoving, and we did pretty well at that.
Well, certainly it was a lot of fun to watch. We certainly enjoyed watching it. I know the fans did too. So how about a big round of applause for both teams here today in this match?
There it is, confirmation that Xylon wins the Vengeance battle. Next up, the Challenge belt with Tut-Tut. Now, Tut-Tut took that belt away from the Nickelodeon Robot Wars reigning champion, Tyrannobot, then successfully defended itself against Rosie the Riveter in an awesome battle. And now they're up against Probophobia, who are down in the pits with Vivienne.
Time for a challenge belt battle. Now get this, behind me, Probophobia is taking on the current belt holder, Tut-Tut. So let's talk to Gina and find out what she's gonna do in there. All right, Gina, you've got Probophobia, but you're going up against Tut-Tut. She's had the belt for 2 battles. What do you think you can do?
I think I'm going to try to flip her, and I hope I do.
Yeah? Any particular angle you're gonna go after?
No, all angles are the same,
Yeah,
so.
because it's a pyramid, that's why. All right, well, good luck to you. The challenge belt is on. Right over here, we got Nancy and Tut-Tut. Now, Nancy, let's talk about this. You took the belt from the U.S. champion. You held on to it in another battle. Now Probophobia wants to try and take it from you. Come on, what do you think?
No, they can't take it.
No?
No.
How come?
We could beat them.
Yeah? What are you going to do out there?
I'm going to try to hit him a lot of times with the axe.
Yeah, the axe is your weapon, and you're going to use it.
Yeah.
All right, well, you heard it from the challenge belt holder, and the challenge belt is on.
From Arizona, Tut-Tut.
And there's the Tut-Tut at 216 pounds, driven by Nancy Rodriguez with an awesome pneumatic axe, but it sure can get flipped.
From California, Probophobia.
There's the extremely low to the ground Probophobia at 171 pounds with a lifting fork that boasts 300 pounds of strength. Let's see what they've got.
Roboteers, stand by.
The house bots in this round will be Shunt and his pushing power. And Sir K in the other corner patrol zone.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Well, Tut Tut has got a lot to defend for, and Nancy Rodriguez better be at the best of her driving game today, as Probophobia is lifting those goalposts up and down, and Tut Tut is just trying to size up the opposition. Probophobia has got a lot of strength on that lifting arm as Tut Tut pushes it back into the grinder. Tut Tut with that axe, not a whole lot of speed on the axe, but Probophobia's got another plan as it backs Tut Tut into the wall. Tut Tut gets out of there and then buries the axe right back into Probophobia. Stuck right in there, Probophobia is smoking from all sides. Nancy Rodriguez in full concentration mode. Look at, she has definitely done some damage on Probophobia. It looked to me like nothing was going to get through that bot, but Nancy had another idea. Great design on Tut Tut. There must be some reason why she's won the challenge belt so many times. And now, Nancy, with a bit of creative driving skill, goes in with that strategy to hit the pit trigger, and the pit is opening up. Probophobia's got a lifting arm, but no drive wheel, which is not good. But they can actually use that lifting arm as a walker instead, so they're not actually immobilized by the rules of Robot Wars. Tut Tut is still chasing Probophobia down and gets the axe caught in between. Well, Probophobia has got a little drive power left, it looks like. There's a good possibility, and there's the 10-second countdown. If there's not a clear winner in this round, then it's going to have to go to a judge's decision. And the house bots are in there helping out as well. Well, whether they win or lose, Nancy had a good time, and so did Cheetah Banks. In replay, we saw Tut Tut and Probophobia drag each other all over that arena. But in the last measure, it looked like Tut Tut might have had the upper axe. Let's go back up to Dave with the judge's result.
Well, the judges have made their decision, and the winner and still champion in the Challenger Series, Tut Tut, the team that is proving to be unbeatable. Give them a round of applause.
When we come back, you're not going to want to miss this, the main event, the Ultimate Mayhem Battle.
The Ultimate Mayhem has arrived. 3 previous Mayhem winners, the Revolutionist, Propeller-Head, and Vert-I-Go, are entering the arena right now. Let's get ready to rumble.
From Virginia, Vert-I-Go.
And there's Vert-I-Go, the first challenger in this Mayhem event. 213 pounds. He's got a lifting arm. He's really powerful. But if he gets flipped upside down, he's toast.
From Colorado, Propeller-Head.
And there's Propeller-Head in at 217 pounds with a 90-mile-an-hour spinning blade. These guys are real dangerous. They better stay out of the way of him.
From Florida, the Revolutionist.
And the Revolutionist. We've already seen what he can do with that tooth spinning action on the whole body of that bot. These guys are also going to be trouble.
Roboteers, stand by.
And the house bots in the main event will be Sergeant Bash. And joining Bash, Sir K.
3, 2, 1, activate.
And here we go for the Ultimate Mayhem Battle. The Revolutionist is stocked up with cords to try to tangle up the Propeller-Head. Let's see if it works. Well, Revolutionist goes to work on RevBot. Wrong action. And there goes Vert-I-Go. Vert-I-Go with that lifting arm in the middle, but nobody wants to get near Propeller-Head. Nice bit of lighting inside Vert-I-Go. I don't know if it's going to do any damage, but it's gotten damage, that's for sure. The Revolutionist is sitting still. Something has happened. I don't know if it was contact from the Propeller-Head or not, but Propeller-Head is definitely in full swing with Vert-I-Go and Revolutionist seemingly out of commission. Wow, this would be an upset. The Revolutionist was such an awesome bot, and there he is sitting dead as a doorknob right next to RefBot as he counts him out. Unbelievable. Well, that cord strategy didn't work at all. And Propeller-Head had all the strategy. And look at Vert-I-Go, completely dismantled. And Propeller-Head just wants a little bit more. Taking off that plexiglass like it's butter. Unbelievable. When that blade gets up to speed, you don't want to be anywhere near it. As the flipper takes the Revolutionist into his last revolution. Team Revolution are demoralized up in the box as RefBot starts to count out Vert-I-Go. Well, Propeller-Head came in the right place, got in there, and just put everybody out of business. Poor Vert-I-Go and the Revolutionist can only look on and wonder what's going to happen to the debris that was their bot originally. There's the pit trigger getting hit by Sergeant Bash, and it looks to be Vert-I-Go the first victim as the audience is chanting for the pit. Sir K brings Vert-I-Go over as Sergeant Bash brings Revolutionist over. They're hovering next to the pit, and it's a nice burial, you gotta say. Which means that Propeller-Head is the Nickelodeon Robot Wars Ultimate Mayhem champions. Took the main event in style.
All right, so Propeller-Head wins the Ultimate Mayhem, but to do so, you had to take out a couple of very good opponents, Revolutionist and Vert-I-Go. You guys have one of the fastest, most lethal robots. What happened?
Well, I think probably our power link must have popped out. It just turned off, and we had no control over it. Lights went out, but everything was dead.
It was certainly surprising to watch because just from watching you guys over and over again, that was a quicker exit than we're used to from watching your robot. Vert-I-Go, you have that great device to get underneath the robots and flip them up, and I'm sure that was part of the game plan, but it didn't work out. Why weren't you able to do that to Propeller-Head?
Just timing. It was a matter of, it's hard to get a good view through the glare, but it was timing.
All right, well, Jacoby, you know, last time you were here, you gave me a little present. I don't want you to think I forgot it, so I got it, all right? I'm going to wear it with pride now. My Propeller-Head hat joining the team. What do you think? Am I part of the team now? Does it look good?
Great.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on your championship. How'd you feel?
I felt good.
Tell me about the match and how everything went.
We just attacked and let the housebots take care of the rest.
Always a smart move. Well, to give you guys your trophy, Vivian Collins, come on in, Viv. Give them their Ultimate Mayhem Championship trophy.
There you go. Congratulations, guys.
Great way to end the show. Thanks again to all of our Roboteers and all their great robots. And that's it for us. We'll see you guys next time for more of some of the world's greatest robotic action, Nickelodeon Robot Wars. See you later, guys.
And next time on Nickelodeon's Robot Wars, we're going to have the Annihilator special with a Peacemaker, Hannibal, Basenji, Techno Trousers, and Bunny Attack all fighting it out. 5 bots, 4 battles, and 1 industrial strength winner.
And remember, building robots is extremely dangerous and should not be attempted without great care and parental supervision. For more information, please visit www.nick.com.